Hey, gang. Wow, this new America is crazy that you can't disagree with someone without getting nasty. Now, this has only happened the last several years, I believe, but like in the old days, you disagreed with somebody, you shrug your shoulders and go, yeah, okay, that's your opinion, and move on. But now it feels like you can't say anything, even a rational take on anything, without people just losing their minds. And it also seems that people aren't really paying attention to the whole message that you may be providing or watching the whole video that you're doing before losing their minds and attacking. Maybe some of this is from reality TV. I really believe a lot of the downfall of society is started with a reality TV, but it's gone a lot further, hasn't it, the last several years? Just because you're a dude behind a computer with an opinion and you're angry doesn't mean people want to pay to hear what you have to say. That's the truth. And if you don't like what I have to say, move on, swipe up. Go to the next channel. That's what the channel changer's for. If it's social media, swipe, go to the next thing. You don't have to make a point of what a jerk you are, unless you want to be a jerk. And if you want to be a jerk, that's your right. And if you make a silly comment on something because you haven't read the whole piece or watched the whole video and you get taken to task for it, well, whose fault is that? But I'm fascinated by this. The other thing that's been really interesting the last few years is ageism. I was attacked in this video I wrote, which I thought was a very reasonable, very thoughtful, very professional breakdown of the Oliver Anthony song, Richmond, North of Richmond. And people just lost their minds. And one guy was like, oh, well, he kind of went crazy. And then I went back and forth with him, and I'm like, no, dude, I'm rooting for the guy. I'm just pointing out why people misinterpreted it. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I got the wrong message. No, you didn't watch the whole video. You know what I mean? You saw what you needed to see to be angry, and you got angry. Now, to his credit, he was cool. We went back and forth, and he was like, sorry, mea culpa. And I was like, yeah, no problem. That's how exchanges should go, but you shouldn't fly off the handle first. What's the difference if I have an opinion? Let me tell you something. If I have an opinion about something, it's because I've got 30 plus years of experience. But to make me feel bad because I'm older and have that experience, let me ask you something there, Sparky. Where are you going to get the experience to be a better songwriter and a better artist if you don't listen to people like me who have been through it? You think you're just going to magically land one day and fall out of the womb and that's going to be it? It doesn't work that way. I had to work really hard. I learned from my elders. I respect my elders greatly. But this whole age thing, like, you're a boomer, you're too old, wow. I mean, what do your parents think about you? Like, do they see what you post on social media? Because the way that I treat what I do is that I want to express myself in a way that the person, if I'm talking about a person, that the person I'm talking about would realize that I'm not piling on them and I'm trying to be constructive in a thoughtful way. Or if my parents were watching, right? Because I was brought up well. Maybe some of you weren't brought up well. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But this new America is insane, and it's got to stop because it's destroying the fabric of our society.